What's up? Here's my review of the Z Fold 6 6 months later. So, how's it been? And Samsung just confirmed that One UI 7 is the official release is supposed to be coming in the first week of April. So, stay tuned for that video because I'm excited myself. It seems like it's been almost a year since we've been waiting. So, are you excited? Are you ready to finally download and be able to use the One UI 7, not the beta? So, official release coming real soon. So, let's get into the Z Fold 6 and my review 6 months later. All right, so design and durability. How has it been holding up for me? Is it holding up or is it falling apart? Seems good so far for the past 6 months up until today. It's still solid, no wobbles, no wobbles like we all fall down sometimes. No wobbles. So camera's still doing its job, not like other phones. Uh, I don't have any weird noises. That's kind of ironic, huh? Somehow my stomach is growling, and there's still no weird noises when opening and closing and ning. You know what I mean. So opening and closing, opening and closing. Still no problems though. Fingerprint still working good. So I guess you could say Samsung actually nailed this design and the durability. Um, so let's go on to the next one. With Gorilla Glass Victus 2, it's still doing its job on the outside, of course, because the inside, oh, no kind pumpkin right now. The inside, of course, is made of plastic or whatever kind of material that they use for the inside of glass. But I have no scratches. Everything looks good, still looks premium, still beautiful and easy to the touch. It's still responsive as ever since the first day I bought it. What about, of course, you're going to ask, what about the crease? Well, we hardly see that crease. It's still there. It's still same as the first day I bought it after I would say over 100, maybe 150 folds. Uh, crease is still the same. Crease is still the same. And it's still kind of flimsy. I'm still trying to get used to it. But I had to add this little Mickey Mouse MagSafe on the back. I actually bought two of them, so I'm able to hold it MagSafe, which I love. I love this MagSafe option that we have, and I also have another one, this one. So these are pretty nice. I was looking for a basic black one, but this is all they had at the store, so it is what it is. But let's get back to it. Z Fold 6. I gotta say, after coming from the Z Fold 5 to the Z Fold 6, I actually gave my wife the Z Fold 5, and now I'm using the Z Fold 6. Both of them are still durable. The crease is a little more noticeable on the Z Fold 5, but Really, there's no difference, except for the screen size, of course, which the screen size went up just a little bit, and we just got a Boxer design with more, less bezels around the entire phone screen. So it's still as durable as a regular smartphone. To say this is a folding phone, still loving it. And I'm not talking about McDonald's. No, I'm talking about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Yes, I do have the McDonald's app on here. Let me see. Mac. So if you see right there, McDonald's, but I'm not gonna do the ba da ba 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 because I'm loving my Samsung. Definitely, definitely. I'm loving this Z Fold 6. Now, how does it run as far as software? Well, the software is still amazing. I still look at it as being a powerhouse for like whatever I do, like YouTube. I still have a problem opening this phone sometimes. So it catches me off guard sometimes. I love that I have different angles that I can do, as you see. Like I said, and I can use multiple apps at one time. I love that sound every time that happens. Every time I fold it in, it's it's a great feeling. It's also a great sound. It has no lag at maximum settings, but every once in a while, playing games or doing a lot of productivity things on the actual phone, it gets kind of warm. But I think that's expected on most phones that you're constantly using them. It's like you're running something. It's just like if you was running, like say if I was running, I would get warm too. So we can understand that phones get warm too, especially in a warm environment. Unless we're in a cold environment, we're in a cold environment, we don't get too warm, as you understand. That makes sense, right? So battery life. Uh, have I had any improvements? I haven't really thought about the battery. The battery is good. Like I get 7 to 8 hours on here since the first day. So battery life has been what it is. It's a foldable phone. I expect it. I mean, I've always got a charger handy when I need a charge, but um, I'm not on this a whole bunch because this is not my main device. My iPhone is my main device, and so battery life is good. It's great, awesome for a foldable phone. For a foldable phone. One thing I notice about the battery though is it tends to drain down to like from 100 if I just leave it there and I turn on airplane mode. It still it still seems to drain overnight. Not by much, I would say. If I have it at 100 by the time I go to bed, um, I wake up and this is different. This is I'm trying to think because it's different times. It does the battery changes different times. So it'll go from 100 to 80. Sometimes I wake up, I have like 81%. Sometimes I wake up, I got 79%. Or sometimes I even have like 91, 92. So, but it also depends on how many hours have I slept. You know how that is. So it is what it is. And as you know, we're still charging at 25 watts, which I hope the next phone, the next fold phone, which I don't think I will be getting another fold phone unless, like I said, the iPhone fold comes out or the iPhone or something like that comes out. Because I'm more in tune with Apple and iPhones and iOS than I am with Android. Even though I'm excited to see the One UI 7 coming out, like I said, in April, the first week of April. Samsung says that it's supposed to be here the first week of April. I don't want to say, I mean, they confirmed it to say that, well, or they said Samsung, but you know, Samsung always changes their mind. They say it's supposed to be here April 7th. I have no idea if it's going to show up on April 7th. That's 2.5 weeks from now, 2 weeks in a couple of days. So we'll just have to wait and see because they've been promising that since last year, you know what I'm saying, to get it on my Z Fold 6 and on S23, on all the other phones. So, and if Samsung, are you watching this? Why are we still waiting on faster charging? I'm ready for faster charging on this Z Fold or on the next folding phone. All right, so now let's talk about the cameras. 3 cameras on the back, 1 on the front, 1 on the inside. Which, like I said, this one on the inside right here, crappy, crappy, crappy. And I never use it. I don't ever use this. I mostly do is I use it from the back where I say this is the back when I'm inside the, so when I'm inside of here, this is the back, which is the front of the Z Fold 6, and then becomes the back on the Z Fold 6 Go. So I use these cameras more than I actually use this inside crappy camera. So I use this one. Come on. I use this one and I use these 3. So I use 4. 4 of them. Yes, 4. So is it good enough? Or is it just foldable good? Or is it just foldable good? Just not the camera foldable on the inside. Come on, wake up. You're on YouTube camera. The camera's on the back, sharp, great colors. So I guess we could say Samsung knows cameras. Camera quality is good. So for a foldable, cameras are good. Guess you could say awesome. My favorite is portrait video and portrait selfies is my favorite 2 cameras. So portrait selfies and portrait videos, I would say is good because they blur the background very, very good. And I love that. And I love that. Yes, I do. Let's get on to the next thing. Are you ready to? So, for a foldable, good cameras. Not the one on the inside. Uh, but it's not the absolute best. Not quite yet. So, your question, or my question, Is it worth it? Is this Z Fold 6 worth it? I would have to say yes. I really enjoy it when I'm using it. I love foldables because of this big screen. Like I said, I can go to YouTube and I can watch all of the videos that I want on a bigger screen compared to a regular slab phone. So can't complain there. Can you? Have you tried a foldable phone? Let me know down in the comments. Because if you're looking for something that you can fold and carry around in your pocket, the Z Fold 6 is where it's at. I don't want nothing too bulky or too big. I think this screen on the front is the perfect size for one hand. Yes, they're talking about making the screen bigger than what it is to be a regular size slab phone. But yes, some people want a regular size slab phone on the front cover, but then on the inside cover, they want this to be a little bit bigger too. But you just think about it. Putting it in your pocket and holding it in your hand. If you want a regular slab phone, just buy a slab phone. Don't buy a foldable phone. Yes, everybody pushed Samsung to make a bigger phone, and they came out with the Samsung Fan Edition last year. Oh, yeah, last year. So I still like this one. I wouldn't even upgrade to the Z Fold 7. I wouldn't do it. I'd stick with this one. So if I love it, you should love it too. So I'm still rocking a Z Fold 6. Am I ready for an upgrade? Nah, because I'll get 7 years of software updates on here. Possibly 6 now because I've been waiting a whole year to get One UI 7. So what I want to know is, are you ready for a foldable upgrade? Would I recommend this one or the Z Fold 7? I would say this one. It's the perfect size, the perfect screen, everything. I don't have no complaints with this phone. Now, if you want something bigger, go with the Z Fold 7 or go with a regular slab phone like the S25. But I'm gonna stick with this Android because I'm good with this one because I have small hands, might have big fingers, but I get around this thing really good, and it's lightweight. It's lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro Max I have. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.